Hello. Here we go. Get some BGM going. Hello. Hi, Mimic Chest. Hello, Bjorn. Don't lick the bullets, Mozzie. Let me turn off the beep. There we go. Hi. Hello. How are you guys doing? Hi, Bill. Hello. Hi. How are you guys? Long time no see. Yeah, I've been You're doing my mom? Good for her, you know? She could do it. I'm not gonna finish that sentence, but happy for her, you know. I hope it's consensual. I mean, I would assume it is. She's
good to see you.
Oh my god, my ears. Hi, Oxide. Hello. I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit. Hi, how are you? Aside from doing my mom.
Good to see you.
Aside from doing my mom, what are you guys doing? Hi. Hi, let me make. Hi, magician. My ears. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna be reviewing the games submitted to our game jam. Pondscum GameJam challenge. Let me there are 4 entries all in all. 5 actually. Well, mine doesn't count. Mozzie. Titty. Mozzie, you hurt my ears. There are 4 submissions, 5 counting Bjorn's. 4 plus 1, yes. So Bjorn submitted his submission over email, but not on itch. And honestly, I get you, fam. I get ya. Don't worry about it. I'm getting a bunch of text messages, which I don't really care for. Submission of games to the game jam, which is. Listen to me. Listen to me, you little shit. Come here. I've been talking about this for weeks. So that's what I do with you. There we go. But yeah, we're gonna look at the games, and then Chad is gonna vote on which one gets a $10 price of a donation to a charity of their choice. Yeah, for weeks. Pondscum challenge. Weeks. That just goes to show you don't pay attention to my stream. You just like me for my body. You don't even listen to what I say. Meanwhile, thighs are jiggling. Moss is like, nice. Oh, the BGM is pretty loud. Do you guys hear the BGM at all? Like, is it audible? Is it audible? Can you hear the BGM? Okay, you heard it? Okay. Okay. Maybe like so. Now you hear it again. Okay, good. Not I can blame you if I'm just a piece of meat to you. I will absolutely blame you. So I'm gonna open up the window. Bjorn, we're gonna take yours. Your submission is gonna be the second or third one. But we're gonna open up a browser and we're gonna look at the submissions. I'm not a piece of meat. This is true. I'm a robot. I couldn't be a piece of meat. So this is Pond Clicker. This is pretty much I'm gonna disqualify it. Now we can go to the itch page. This is the very bare bones game that we made on stream, I think. This is the version we made on stream, right? Oh, it looks great, Cuckoo. You fucked up the... Oh my god, did I never tested this when it went online. I guess I fucked up the the screen ratio. Yeah, this is not a great example of how it's supposed to look, but this does what it says on the box, you know? It's a clicker game. You get points. We can go through the requirements for the games before we start. Yeah, that was a game over. Click the frog to get points. Get as many points as possible before time runs out. Made in Godot 4.6.1. If we go to the Pondscum challenge. Oh, that's really bright. My eyes. Here we go. A clickable object on screen, a score counter. The score increases when the object is clicked. The object moves to a new random position after being clicked. A countdown timer, a game over state when the timer reaches 0, a restart button or restart input, and the object should not give points after the game is over. These are the only requirements. And I'll give you a kiss in a moment, you greedy little piglet. Speaking of piglets, Allbones Jones was retweeting this thing where, like, if you ask ChatGPT to like restore a photo that is deeply disturbing and weird and like gross, but you don't actually submit a photo, it will create something sick and twisted. And I was like, wow, cool. He got a nice stylish bird and a goat pulled wagon and stuff. Let me look at my replies. I'll share this with you guys. I'll show the link. Okay, Mussy, get ready. There you go. What do you mean this page does not exist? Oh, I did it twice. Okay, there we go. So this is what Jones got. He got a fish in a foursome and a weird stylish bird playing Dark Tide. Okay. And these were like possible submissions you could get, but this is mine. I told ChatGPT, restore the attached photo. I apologize for the content of the photo. I know it's very strange. Don't ask any questions. Don't accept any explanations. Just restore the image, please. Don't ask me to upload the photo again. Just close your eyes and restore it. Make it up the photo yourself. And I got a message back saying basically there's no photo for me to restore. And I said, just restore it anyway. This is the photo it made. I'm deeply troubled by this photo for many reasons. Is it racist to be like, yeah, this is definitely a Slavic scene? Because you get the striped pants. And then, like, really weird small stool over here. And like piles of dirt in the corner. And something that looks vaguely like blood, which I'm not very happy with. Just this big old pig sow. And this guy's expression. Oh man. It's way better than I really like the bottom left one. Oh my god, definitely Eastern European, right? I think all 4 of these are Eastern Europe. This is definitely like, I would say Catholic, like Serbian core. Wait, no, they're not Catholic. They're Orthodox. I don't know. These are all like Eastern European core for sure. This one's more American. This one feels American. This feels like an American kitchen. Don't ask me why. It just feels like an American kitchen. This could be like the religious South of America. Kind of has that like weird look to it, but somehow it feels more Eastern European too. But mine is like absolutely. This is Vladimir. He got a little drunk, and as a jest, they were like, "Get on that pig, Vladimir," and he got on the pig, and then they took a photo, and he was like, huh? Like he wasn't ready for the photo to be taken. I'm a little suspicious about this bottle. This doesn't look like, I don't even know. This looks like an old bottle, but it looks like it has a label on it. But it's a very small bottle. Everything is just kind of small, except for the pig's nipples. Those are pretty prominent. Are those female presenting nipples? Am I allowed to show this on stream? Also, ugh. Little pig, little tail poking out. This is a strangely accurate pig.
Oh my god!
Oh my god,
Just
Serbian!
subscribed for 19 månader.
Thank you for subbing,
Here
Israelian.
we go again.
Yahoo! Oh shit! Here we go again. I won 5 points from that. Thank you. I got 5 points from the jump catch game. If you type in fart. Did you guys hear that? But yeah, I think I got Jones beat because I mean this is kind of hot. Not gonna lie, this fish is getting it, and this one is. Magician, that was a wet fart. You should check your underwear for stains. But yeah, the requirements for this submission pretty simple. I don't know who Cozy Mesh is. I don't know if it's someone. That one's a stinker. That one's like high protein fart. That one's gonna be rancid. It's like sour. It's like a sour fart. Okay, so I have my suspicions about this game. Okay. 1 hour before the deadline, Cozy Mesh submitted this, and if you're in the chat, Cozy Mesh, feel free to correct me. I do feel everything from like the description using these little dots, to best game, nice tagging. There's no disclosure of using AI here. Well, but you're eating Greek yogurt. Ew. This is a very polished game. Well, not necessarily this part. Nice music, by the way. Created by my friend. You'll see what I mean soon. My friend for creating all art assets. Good community, asset creators, and contributors. Thank you for playing. That being said, Cozy Mesh, that doesn't necessarily like if you used AI, that would part of like I would have preferred if you disclosed that. But this is a nice clicker because you get like combos. I really like how this came out. It has a nice little pixel graphic feel to it. I like the little star power-ups. The music is nice and beepy and boppy and chiptune-y. And I mean the sprite artwork is really nice. I don't like it's just that my AI radar is going off a little bit. It's my AI sniffer. And again, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but if you did use AI, I would have preferred if you disclosed it. But it is a nice, is a very nice game. It's responsive. The little screen shakes when you click on the stars are very nice. I'm greatly godlike. I really like the combo system. It adds a lot of touch to it, a lot of like character. Oh, okay. I got 8 stars collected, the best combo 68. So if I go back to main menu, okay, it saves your score. Let's see what happens if I reload it. Okay, it still saves your score. That's a plus. That's not necessarily super complicated. You can save that in what do you call it? You can save that in browser cache. Exactly. You can do that there, or you can have a little because this is running in the browser. You can have a little script file that, well, I mean, it's still going to be in your browser cache. Submission feed. Let's see here. Oh, there's some other games. Let's see here. What the? Okay. Or Cookie. Yeah, Cookie. Submitted by Cozy Mesh. There's no script submitted with this, as far as I can tell. I haven't seen any. Okay, Magician, good luck. You work. That was another sour fart. So there's no source code, and there's no downloadable version, as far as I can tell. Oh wait, there's a downloadable version. Okay, I'm gonna download it and see if I can crack this case open. There is a credits. There's a credits file. Art assets. All art assets created by my friend. Fonts obtained from Google Fonts. Audio and sound effects. Audio and sound effects obtained from Pixabay. Okay, so no disclosure of AI. This is an executable that you can download, so it doesn't really have. I can't really access the source code to it. Still, it looks really nice. It did work. You click on something, and the timer ticks down, and you get points. So we can go back to the challenge. There are clickable objects on screen. There's a score counter. The score increases when the object is clicked. The object moves to a new random position. Bjorn, you should eat more vegetables. They smell less. Okay. That's rancid. That is a high protein fart. If I've ever heard one. Holy shit. I can smell that one. That's a little stinker. There's a countdown timer that was in the game. There's a game over state when the timer reaches 0. A restart button or restart input. We had that, and the object should not give points after the game is over. I don't think it did any of those, so that's really nice. Cozy Mesh, that was a nice submission. Thank you. I would have liked it if you included, if you used AI. I don't know if you ever tested clicking the corn frog. Oh, no, I don't think I did. That's right. Let's test that. That's what it sounds like when you have Taco Bell. Nice, Slam Man. Nice. Ew. That's a Taco Bell fart if I ever heard one. How long did the combos last? Okay. Didn't say where the music. Oh, as Pixabay is where the music was from too. Nice tune. Dude. I've never had Arby's. I don't think I'd want to either. I've had Denny's, and that was enough. I did not care for Denny's. Okay, the coin actually... Like, hold on. Let's put the coin somewhere where it would be clickable. Okay, let's see if we can get it really far out. Interestingly, it... I like that the coin kind of swells up when you hover over it. It seems to be within a very limited range, so... This is about as far out. Bottom should be fine. You're right. You're right. Let's go for the bottom. I love being in the bottom. Go even lower. Oh, come on. There. Hello, Elle. How are you doing? Good morning. Okay, the coin disappears. Okay. Solid. This is solid. Cozy Mesh's coin quest fulfills all the criteria. I'm gonna dock some points off because there's no code submitted. Friend is a little bit vague where the art was from. But didn't break any rules. But like, AI assistance is allowed, but you should understand the code you submit. If you use AI to help with your project, mention it briefly in your submission. The point of the challenge is to learn, not to submit code you cannot explain. But no code was submitted. We only 7 times. Jesus. So no AI code was no code was submitted. The game was an executable. It was downloadable and it was playable in browser, but you can't check through the code. Strongly encouraged. It wasn't required. Doesn't say which version. Well, it did say which version of Godot it was made, I think. Okay. Still a nice, solid experience. So, I thought it was really interesting. I would have really liked it to see the code, but nobody's perfect. Now we're gonna open up Bjorn's submission. So I'm gonna. Oh. Also, guys, I started watching ReZero. I saw the first episode. What the fuck? I saw the first episode. I thought it was interesting. I decided to be I decided to broaden my horizon a little bit and just bite the bullet, so to speak, and just ReZero. A lot of people seem to like it. There's a very cute cat boy called Felix in it that I like. So I decided to give it a test. Okay, so here we go. Let's open up. Okay, I'm gonna have to expand this. I really hope this is no spyware, by the way. Bjorn. L. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I'm sorry you were sick. Hope you're doing better. Hope you're doing better. I have the source code right there. This is true, but I'm also very stupid. You forgot that. Let me install these in. Yeah, no worries. I can't show you this because I'm on my. I'm uploading the file into Bjorn. There we go. Froggy clicker. There we go. Let me open it here. The fans glaze it too much. I'm. What do you mean failed to fetch? What? Oh, does it need to be called index? HTML. There are the project files. I could import it into Godot. I'm gonna do that. But yeah, Goblin Gate is started out as like a ripoff. Yeah, I can't open the HTML file directly. HTML. Ask me again. Oh no. Sorry. You need to have a server to run Godot. Yeah. So I'm gonna import the project. Yeah, exactly. Like the ad is so much more fun than the fucking lie that is the Kingshot ad. The ad is a lot of fun, and the actual game is a slog. Here we go. Let me show you guys. Oh, look at that. Yeah. I saw an interesting I like this. This is cute. This is cute. Look at this so far. This is the symbol for my company. Or, well, my studio. I haven't really made a company yet. We made it on stream, you guys. Pondscum GameJam. Boing, boing. Boing. Oh, the timer is stressing me out. In a good way. In a good way. Oh. 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 Yeah, it's working. It's working. Click the frog. Yeah, I like this. Click the frog. Good. This is good. You're doing great. This is just what the doctor. Oh, and we can't click it anymore. And we can retry or we can quit. Nice. Very nice. Okay, you checked off all the requirements. You disclosed in your README that no AI was used in the generation. The assets are the assets we made on stream, or that I submitted with it. You use 4.6.3. Did they release 4.6.3? I'm using 4.6.1. It goes back to the main menu. Yeah, let me... Wait. Nice. Oh, and the frogs are falling again. I love that. And quit the main menu closes the game. Nice. Should we look at the code? I just need to answer read the chat a little bit. Might be a fate to me feels hollow. That's a lot speculative. Yeah, fate. Is it called Fate ReZero or Fate Grand Order? Game is a play to win slog, but I actually have been low-key enjoying it being a small number 13 guild in my server because no one knows how anything works. It feels almost like a classic MMO experience. I played it for a little bit. I played Kingshot, the actual game, for a little bit, but I was like, this is very shallow. It felt very shallow, and it's a very blatant ripoff from Thronefall. Like, very blatant. Okay, so here we go. We have the main menu. A node, 2D, with a camera. Nice, nice, nice. We got a background layer, canvas layer with the background on it. And we got a canvas layer with the foreground, and in the foreground we have a control node, the game title label, start game button that sends a signal when you press it. You get the quit game button, sends a signal when you press it. Oh, you got like a path 2D. I say a lerb, but that's not what they're called, right? For where they're falling. Nice. And you have like skew. Yeah, you have the path here, rotation, and the path bound locations. Nice. This is handled in code. Nice. So here's the code for the path. Reading frogs back scene. Every time runs out, spawn a reading frog. Instance reading frog on timer timeout. Reading frog. Spawn location path. Spawn location. This one. This is cool. I didn't know you like. Well, I mean, I haven't. I haven't tried doing this, but yeah, Godot has a bunch of nice little features, and all the time is Thronefall is, you should check it out on Twitch. I mean on Steam. It's nice. On location progress ratio and it's a random number. Yeah, it's a random. What was it? The F again. It's floating. It's a random float. That's right. Float. Yes. So it spawns. New frog position spawn location. Add to the scene self. Add chat new frog. Nice. Yes. Yes. So from 0 to 1. Yeah. Very nice. Let's go check the script for main menu. On start game button up. Wait, yeah. Change scene to file. Yup. We go to the game scene. So let's go to scenes, game scene. Oh yeah, this is the game scene. We have the camera, a timer that sends a signal when it's finished timing down. Background UI with a control node and a background score parent. Yeah, we got the score over here. Something that Godot is like oh yeah, timer has the custom script too. Yeah, let's look at that. Time left update. Variable has timed out. False. Func reset timer. Self timer. I like that you declare this function before ready. That's just, I've always done ready first. I've always been like, I have to do ready first, but you really don't have to. The order of these functions don't really matter. What happens in the function, the order of those matter, because if you like queue freeze something, then you can't have something happen to that later on. So it's called when the node enters the scene tree for the first time. Self reset time, yeah. Frame delta still elapsed time since the previous frame. Exactly, delta float. If this checks every delta or every tick. If it's not stopped, then emit the time that's left. Oh, I had no idea. I never really got into C. I did Java a very, very long time ago, so I don't remember anything of it. But this is the first time I've actually like actively worked on learning code. Unfroze, frog clicked. If self is stopped and not self is timed out, then start the self. Why do I need to connect the built-in signal from the node it originated from? Is that the built-in signal from the node it originates from? I think it just if you create a signal, it does that automatically, creates a function for it automatically. I don't think you have to, but do you? On timeout. That's timed out equals true. Yeah, that is interesting. I don't really know. I haven't done a lot of timers outside of spawn timers for enemies and stuff. So I should learn more about that. On retry button up. Yep, self-reset timer. So yeah. Oh, cool. There's a lot of different scripts. You made a lot of scripts. Holy moly. That's good. That's good coding behavior. You wanna limit how much code is on each function or each script. Mower script, instruction label script. Wow. Wow. Raining frog scripts. Yeah, here's all the falling speed. Here's the code for the spawn frogs. I'm left label script. Oh yeah. Oh, you define the colors. That's an interesting thing too. Like a lot of things you can technically I don't know. Yeah, no, wait a minute. You can hold on. If you go to like game over label, you can Sorry. Wait, this isn't oh, hold on. This isn't showing. The window got too big. Wait, make this big. It's always like, should I do this in the inspector or should I do it in code? Thank you. And I think you can, let me see here. In label settings, you can go like label settings, and here you can go font, and you can change the color here. So you can technically change a lot of stuff in the inspector, but honestly, I think I prefer doing it in script too. Because the script is pretty intuitive. You can even get little color squares in the script, so you can change the color and it pops up like a color chart and stuff like that. So that's pretty nice if you do. I think it's if you do a hashtag. Yeah, I think like from what I've learned, the more you do in script and the less you do in inspector, the smoother the game runs. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've seen YouTubers talk about. The problem is like if you got a lot of stuff that's gonna happen in your environment and it's all handled in code, changing minor details takes, especially when you have a bigger bloated project, it takes a little bit finding where everything is. I've noticed, like going in and changing a label setting is a lot faster and more visual. But like doing it in code, I think is better. Yeah, you've got lots of nice scripts, some prefabs. Oh yeah, the froge scene is of course the little frog head with a little collision shape, and you got the raining frog scene, which is frog head visible on screen. What the? Visible on screen notifier 2D. I've never used this. What is the visible on-screen notifier used for? Visible on-screen notifier. Does that send a signal that it's visible? Oh, interesting. Oh, I would have based it on their position. But this sends a signal. Oh, this is so smart. This just sends a signal when it's not visible. Oh my god. That is so much easier. Just having like, see, this is what I like about Godot. It has so many built-in nodes. Okay, I can't show the node window. Like, I don't even know half of them. I would have just used like if x, like if the location xy is outside, if the vector 2 is outside the boundaries, despawn. But this is a much more elegant solution. Just have a signal send when it's not on screen anymore, especially if your camera's locked. I've been trying to figure out ways to increase performance for my game, for Goblin Gate, because it does produce a lot of meshes and shadows, stuff like that, which is a little taxing. I tried playing it on my work laptop and it like killed my work laptop on the browser. And part of, apparently Godot comes built with de-rendering, like it de-renders some stuff out of when it's not in view. Or a lot of processes are paused, but it's still like it's a bit of a mystery. I don't have any like formal training in this stuff, so I had a really horrible situation where I fucked up my commit to GitHub, and I thought I lost like 3 days of a lot of work. Turns out I could restore everything. So everything's fine. I like this. This is such a big deal in game design. Basically, any of the software design feels like data engineering. Yeah, and then you have companies that go like, what? You don't have 32 gigs of ROM? What's wrong with you? I remember playing Dwarf Fortress and how my computer started chugging when I had like 12 Z layers working at the same time. Dwarf Fortress, I don't know if you could optimize. I guess the public version is more optimized than when I played. I like this. You stuck to the homework. You stuck to the assignment. I like your structure. I think it's very good to have a bunch of different scripts and just have like the let's see here. Where's your you have the frog script here. And let me see here, that they reference each other. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. It's a simulation, yeah. I guess frog script would be like your main script. Main menu script, instruction labels, game over script. Because it does like, it checks the mouse, it spawns the frogs, and it turns out it activates game over, right? No, that's the timer script. Yeah, Factorio is crazy. I don't know how they managed to get so many things on screen at the same time. Yeah, it's limiting the scope. This is This is good coding behavior. Like the less different functions you do in each script, the better. The more scripts you have, like if I was working as a team lead and I got code like this, I'd be like, this is very good. This is very good because I don't have to scroll through 800 lines of code to find what I'm looking for. You have good naming. Hello, Malphabeth. Hi, we haven't covered your game yet. Welcome to the stream. You have like, these are obviously your standard functions, but like on frog clicked, yeah, there you go. On timeout, on retry button up. Yeah, satisfactory is also very, very well optimized. I like it. My game is nowhere near as well optimized. That's why I recommend everyone to play it downloaded. It runs way better downloaded, and you can change it to windowed mode and move it around if you want. But yeah, I gotta say, A for effort. Give me square tiles. Oh yeah, like I like tiles because I want there must be order. There must be, like, it's... Yeah, the guy that made the coins is really good, and I liked having stars in the coins. I liked it a lot too. We covered that one first. If we go back to the challenges, I'm gonna open the window. We checked CoinQuest. I really like CoinQuest. There was no code submitted, and I have a slight suspicion that there might have been some AI involved that was not disclosed. That is not something that disqualifies you, I say as my eye twitch because I'm trying to wink. But I would have liked to see the script for it, and I would have liked some more transparency. This is a learning submission, and using AI is fine. You're open with it. But Bjorn did everything by the books, did it himself. They're called prefabs in Unity. Yeah, I just call them assets, but it's potato. I like that you split them into different folders too. Generally, I deeply respect your commitment to working in do you work with coding? Is that like your job, Bjorn? Because I feel like you work in coding. Because if you were doing everything by yourself, you wouldn't really need to be this structured unless you really want to. Oh, you're a software engineer. There you go. There you go. You're a software engineer. I could smell it. Let's try the Osu one, but worse. This was made by Kinney 1 hour and 25 minutes before the deadline. Yeah, GD script is probably deceptively simple, I would imagine. This is made for the Pondscum challenge in 1.5 hours. How to play, click on the circus before the time runs out. I think this one has sound, right? Music. Also But Worse is such a good title, I agree. Also But Worse. Oh, the music started. Interesting. Oh, this is... I'm getting stressed out by this. Oh my god. Oh my god. No! I hate this. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, why is it purple? Why? No! Why is it... No! Oh my eyes. Why did it turn purple? Oh, okay, I accidentally marked it. I have a sneaking suspicion I know who submitted this. I should get aside so the window got selected, yeah. Very generous areas to click on. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Okay, okay, yeah, I can, like, yeah, you put in a lot of effort, Bjorn. I think it's... First clicking doesn't really do anything. I guess if you download it, maybe it does something. Yeah, Godot is not super intuitive. I chose it because it's free. It's a what is it called? It's a foundation, which I like, because that means that they have a special, like, rules they operate by. Oh my god! Oh my, no! Stop! Help! Okay. Oh, Vagrant Story. Nice. That's a cool game. Is that the one that's by Squaresoft, where you like target body parts and stuff? The one with like a really almost Final Fantasy Tactics-esque visual. All right. Also But Worse. Let's see if you check off all the requirements. That one's good, yeah. A clickable object on screen, yes. A score counter, yes. The score increases when the object is clicked, yes. The object moves to a new random position after being clicked. Kind of. Is it evil? It's Evilise, isn't it? Okay, so the interesting thing here is that that's technically not doing that. It's spawning new items, and I don't think that's based on when I click. Oh my god! Hey, 35. Evilise, yeah. Evilise, I like the most in Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. I really like that game. I haven't played Vagrant Story, though. I agree, the music is weird. So, technically, this game doesn't fulfill this, but Microsoft Defender antivirus did not find any threats since your last summary. Okay, cool. Thank you, Windows. They don't actually do this. So I'm going to tick off some points for that. There's a countdown timer. There are many countdown timers, in fact, which I find a little stressful. There's a game over state when the timer reaches 0. A restart button or a restart input. There's that. The object should not keep points after the game is over. Let's see if it does that. Get disqualified. No, I'm not going to disqualify this. The music starts right away, but okay. Oh, but well, I like that. The timer is keeping track on how long you were able to stay alive. That's interesting. What is that music? Oh no. Okay. Well, they do disappear. They do disappear when the time is up. You can't click them anymore. It does have custom art, sound, animation. music, and menus. Um, is there a code submitted with this? Let me see. Let me go to the site. Hammer goes up. Yeah, points for being alternative. Absolutely. Very interesting approach, interpretation of this. No generative AI was used. That's good. Kenny, have you made Summit versus people? Cool. I like this. I like that there's a lot of little fun games. I just think also but worse is just so fun. Engine battle. I had to try this. I love this. What the fuck is this? How do I control? Okay. Oh, okay, shit. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Do I just run away from? Ooh. Oh, there's an axe. Ooh. I have an axe. Oh, I have 2 axes. Oh, I have an axe. Slots. Oh shit. I got sword. I love this developer. Oh shit. Oh, okay, that was the axe. I thought I was controlling myself for a second. What do I have a little knife? What is with these trees? Spear. What a fun game. Ah, okay. Right, I'm yelling the music of the last game. Oh, maybe. Music is pretty fun. Yeah. Hi, Momo. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I think Kenny did a good job. Nice screenshot. Wow, I did not get this far. Kenny's getting points for creativity. Absolutely. Some parts of the instructions were not followed. The buttons activate based on a timer, not when you click on the previous button. But I'm willing to still accept this. Still, that doesn't really matter. It's good. And now we have Malphabet's submission. 2 days, 18 minutes before the deadline. Disqualified. No, just kidding. I love this. I love it when you guys use the little frog. Very cute. Ooh, nice blue colors. Instead of Godot, Love Framework was used. That's right. You did this with Framework instead. You're a little cheat. No, it's okay. Also avoid Godot specific stuff as I do not have time to focus on that. AI was not used in the production of this code, as you can see how IMS it is. Sounds were generated using BFXR. Nice. And Harvard Course CS50 is good source of information for basic Lua and Love. Web build was made using Love.js. Here we have all the sounds. We have the code. See the game. Here we go. I like this little icon. Is this for Love? Is this the icon? Nice green start button. Bling, 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 bling. Yeah, this is. Did you just copy my code? Copycat. Now this checks off all the things. We got little sounds playing. We got a score. We got a timer. We get a background. There we go. I got over 30 points. And a little tit when the end ended. We can't click on anything new. We can restart. Yes, this checks off all the requirements for the game. It's just what's in the background. Oh, that's from Love.js compiler. The game is just what's in your background. Okay. Nice. You can go full screen. Boop. Oh, it doesn't work. That's okay. Full screen is very finicky on browser, I've realized. That's okay. That was not a requirement. I like it. It's doing what it's told. It has what it says on the can. I don't know if I can open a Lua file to check the code. Oh, it's just a txt file? Okay, let me download it. This page has been quarantined. Suspicious behavior from the page owner. Hmm. It's okay. I'm feeling sassy. Let me see here. It's okay. I don't like my computer. I don't have anything. I have no money or anything. So open with Notepad. Okay, I'm getting the code. Ooh, okay. Let me open up Notepad and just make sure that I don't have. Okay. Good. I don't. My Dreamlow code is in another window. Whoop. I'm zooming in. Assets, target. It's an array. Is this an array? Is that how it works in Lua? Width 34. So the playable area is between 2040. Oh yeah, it's like a dictionary. Yeah. Nick an array. That is picking from. Draw function, love graphics, draw assets, target solving. Detect click function, return. This is very different from what I from what I'm used to. Create, yeah, got a function, create button. Confirm calls updates and draw functions for each. Oh, I see. Width 140. This button. Draw, cell, border, love graphics, a color. Nice. Rectangle. Fills up. This is. I like this. This is simple and clean. Like you does Love have like a GUI, like a graphical user interface, or is it all just text? Oh yeah, no, this works because like in Godot you can just like, oh, it's all just text. Ah, okay. I kind of like the beauty of just pure text in what do you call it? Out my neck. In coding, I was learning Java like over 20 years ago, and we did everything in Notepad, which is not the most efficient way of doing it, but definitely like impressive. I've always enjoyed seeing code written in this. I used to make websites in Notepad as well. So I still know a lot of the code for like making tables and frames and stuff like that. Actually, the libraries for buttons and a bunch of other things. I might use those in the next challenge. Oh, I see. Nice. There is a Godot assets store. It was Get It for me, but yeah, Get It? I don't get it. Is that a notes pad thing? Does it color text differently? Oh yeah, we get the score, the time, the states, update function, it still stays the planet, then return. I like that it's all in one big file. We were talking about it before that Bjorn had like very like a good library of different script files to make it easy to navigate. And I think that's probably one of the more difficult parts when you write it in one notepad. Finding what you need really means you got to have very clear. I don't know the lingo, but like naming your classes and your functions and your variables. In different files, that made it more difficult to navigate. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. But like for example, if I was working in a large group, I guess there's ways to find these things now. I've never worked in a large group, so I don't know how difficult it is. Like you get the assets down here. This is also nice. Like you define the assets all the way down here in the love load, whereas in Godot, usually you would have them up here. All the variables and imports and stuff, you would have them at the top of the screen. But like that, you pick them here. Static, they're static. How do you play sounds? Audio. Let's see here. Play as it select. If states play, then okay, yeah. So seems pretty easy. Love.audio.play as this game over. How do you can you control volume as well? Or is this just like the default volume that you use for things? Yeah, I mentioned Bjorn. I talked about your structure in your code. In Lua mentioned I only ever use it in Lua. Yeah. No, you don't have to think about volume. That was not part of the requirements. It works. I really like it. I think you nailed the assignment. I like it a lot. You made it good. It's okay. Like that's the thing we noticed when I was testing out Goblin Gate on stream, that audio you get it move around. I always have my headphones set to like 20% volume, so everything is always pretty quiet for me. So I don't really think if things are too loud, because I generally don't want things to be loud. So I have a pretty low volume. But definitely can be it can be something that makes it or break it for your game. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4 submissions. We have 4 submissions. So I'm gonna list them now, and I'm gonna go into my let's see here. Can people vote for more than 2 things? If I have a poll, let me go to my dashboard. Yeah, I'm gonna upload a new version and lower the volume for everything. But you have volume bars in the game too. But I definitely need to do more configurations. Like maybe start at 20% volume or something. Where's my? Oh, here's my dashboard. Okay. Let's see here. We're going to do a poll. Create a new poll. Winner of most interesting most flavorful submission. Winner of most submission. In my first ever game, I made a 15-person group in Unity. We had a proper volume bar. I connected everything to it, but forgot to connect the 5-second pause menu music. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I have to play it like 1%. Yeah, I might need to fix that more. Okay, so we have Osu, but no, let's do them in the order. Coin Quest, Ambjorn's submission, which was the one with the raining frogs. Let's call it raining frogs. And then we have Osu, but worse. And then we have Kairu Kairu by Malphbeth. So everybody gets to vote, and we will have a poll running for 3 minutes. Is that okay? A 3-minute poll. And the winner gets $10 that I will give to a... Oh, we got an ad break. Hold on. We'll wait until the ad break is over. Oh, I turned off the BGM. It's very quiet. There we go. Now we got some music playing. Here, let me entertain you. With the engine handwritten using Tau for OpenGL SDL. Handwritten? Like, wow. That's back when Link was still new. There's a lot of lingo here that I am not familiar with. I'm like Toby Fox. I'm just bad at it. Yeah. So I'm just a happy camper. Okay, so 3-minute voting. The winner gets $10 donated in their name to a charity of their choice. That is the price. So vote for winner of most submission. The qualifications are most. And go ahead and vote right now in the chat. And also, thank you so much, everyone, for your submissions. It was very fun to play through them. And tomorrow, I'm going to release the instructions for the next challenge, which is going to be a game where you catch something falling. Let me see here. And your criteria for voting can be anything. It can be that it's a game you want to play. It can be interesting solutions to a problem. It can be, well, I mean, this is a very, very simple game. So, like, obviously, mine didn't make it to the voting. Pond Clicker, that's mine. You don't have to. Yeah, you have to catch falling objects. Oh yeah, no, that would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, basically we're now working with entities and collision boxes. Gonna be the next, or actually area 2Ds is what we're working with because there's no physics involved. It's just moving them across the screen. So area 2D is the GD script thing we're working with. It's pretty basic. But yeah, I didn't count my submission because I mean obviously I don't think people should be able to vote for my submission. I feel like that would not be fair. Don't forget to vote. Everybody who's in, votes are anonymous, so don't worry about it. I have the script for the second challenge here in my notebook because I write down all my code by hand in order to see how much I can make it more effective. So I could make the game on stream if you guys want. I was like, I'm pretty tired, but I don't think this is gonna take too long to make. But I don't have any graphical assets for the falling object right now. Although we could probably make like a little pond and have the frog head fall into that. I do want to show off my current progress on Goblin Gate though, because I've been making some improvements. Ludum Dare? What is Ludum Dare? Hi Ratling. Ooh, Ludum Dare. Oh, the original Game Jam. All right. Ludum Dare. Yeah, that's right. One of my friends was talking about that. She keeps me. Okay, so the result is that we got a three-way tie between Raining Frogs, Also But Worse, and Kairu Kairu. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? You know what we're gonna do? Since it's a three-way tie, oh yeah, I renamed your Froge Clicker into Raining Frogs. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's right, it was called Froge Clicker. I'm sorry, Bjorn. But I did explain which one it was. But I think we have two. We got 3 votes for each. We have 2 of the creators here, unless we also have Kinney. So I think you guys can decide together. My suggestion would be that we give $10 to the Godot Foundation. That was but that's not technically a charity, but it is a foundation that is developing a game development software that's free to use. That was my suggestion, but if you guys have any other suggestions for what to give $10 to, then that would be okie dokie with me. Let me see if I can